What's going on, guys? There is a new football game that is going to be coming out this weekend, UFL. It is the open beta version. Basically, what that means is that they are releasing Strikers Inc., their version, for you to play. Open beta, people can stream it, record it, upload TikToks, Instagrams, all that stuff. It doesn't matter. And the point of this is that you are all going to test it out, give them feedback, the things you like, the things you don't like. That's kind of what happens. Now, they let me play it a day early. It's not sponsored. I didn't get paid any money to play it a day early. I am just a fan of football, and I'm testing out their game. They let me stream it today, so as a creator, huge benefit for me to be able to upload this for you guys. You guys may have seen the previous video. If you haven't, guys, and you want to see what UFL is all about, we probably by now already uploaded a video of UFL with some gameplay today on the channel. I'm making this video today to tell you guys it's only available on Xbox Series X and S and PS5. And the reason I'm going to make this video for you guys is I want to talk through some things that you guys may not understand about this game. It's a little confusing, and I've had my chance to have my hands on it for about 5 hours today, and I understand it a lot more now that I learned kind of what's going on, and I'm going to explain a lot to you guys because it's not really going to make sense at first, and I want to explain to you some of the things that happens in this game. So we're going to be talking everything from the menus to a couple of gameplay features today, and just kind of explain to you what's going on here. So when you join into the game, you're going to set up a club, you're going to do all that. I know a lot of you are going to be testing this out for the first time, so you're going to be really confused as you get on the game. In the main menu, they've only released really one mode. They have a play match, which is ranked, and then they have local, which is choose a licensed squad or create a squad for yourself to play friendly matches, so you can do either of those. You have my club, customization, squad, divisions. You have market, transfers, items. You have skins, store library, events, challenges. They have options and settings. So first of all, in settings, the controls on this game are extremely similar to FIFA. If you don't play FIFA and you play eFootball, it's very similar to that as well. There's not a lot of difference with any of this. Attack, defense. I mean, they have all these right here, and then you can see there's combos. Now, these, I haven't really learned a lot of these today. I need to kind of go through and do more of these. I haven't tested these out, but if you go through here, it's pretty much all the same. They have a couple new features here where if you go into skill moves and stuff, the ball roll, in my opinion, is really effective. In my opinion, there's not a lot of need to skill in this game. This game is a lot more dependent on just passing and tactics and kind of build-up play. What you need to know about this game before you guys give it a try, it's entirely different than FIFA. It's entirely different than FC, which is what I mean. And it's entirely different than eFootball. This is not like any game I have ever played before, and I just played this for 5 hours today. I'm telling you right now, I've never played a game that's like this game. So keep that mindset when you go into it. Try to just kind of play it as a base passing, dribbling football game. That's what you should try to play this as you go in. There's all these settings you can kind of mess around with. Camera, I went with broadcast, height 10, zoom 0. There's only two cameras. There's broadcast and isometric. I have my crossplay on. There's a lot of, other things you can do with brightness and stuff like that. They've kept it pretty simple, though, which I like. Next player indicator, stamina bar. You can do a lot with all this stuff. That's not really why I'm necessarily here today. We're here today to talk a little bit more about some of the stuff that's confusing. So CP seems to be the currency that you unlock via playing games. RP has to do with rank points in your divisions, and LP is kind of their idea of their store. Now, LP, you can also use CP in these. I'll just use it as is because they gave me these to play the game. Basically, you have in this game this concept of skins. This is not like, okay, if you open these and you get a player skin, that you get the player. And I'm going to explain it because this part is going to be really confusing to people. And I'm going to kind of explain a little bit about skins, what they do. So, for example, I just opened this pack with 5 mil CP. I got a 1/70, a 1/70 for a center mid, a right mid, and a center back that was 1/99. Basically, these are skins that I can put on my players, and they'll give me boosts in my team, but it's not gameplay boosts, and I'm going to explain to you in a minute. So I want to kind of get a player-specific skin to show you something real quick, if we can do that. I ran out of LP because I was opening those with the stream today. They gave me some to load up. That's probably their idea of like a currency. So we have a 1/90 LM, and we have a 1/90 striker. I don't know why I said LM. I'm cooked after my stream today. So we're going to open this skin. This is going to be a player-specific skin, and it is for Kyle Walker. Now, it's not a legendary skin, but it's for Kyle Walker. So you might think you just packed Kyle Walker and be really confused when you play this game. That's not what just happened. So as you can see here in my team, basically, they gave me crazy currencies and everything to try all the players today on the stream. So this is not going to be your team when you load in. It's just a beta. You won't keep these players. They were just giving it to me to test out. Essentially, with that Kyle Walker, what I want to show you is this. So you can see how I have Ramos here, right? And I got a player-specific skin for Ramos. Now, I have other skins for Ramos, and I can unapply it. If I unapply it from Ramos, right, he doesn't lose it forever, and he just goes to this. Now, Ramos has 66 pace, 72 shooting, 78 passing, 80 dribbling, 88 defending, and 83 fitness. Now, there's a couple things you'll notice about him before we talk a little bit more about the skin. If you go to player info, you can see levels, right? Now, I have 1 star on Ramos, and you're probably wondering, what does that mean? Well, I already hit level 1 with him, so he's on his way to level 2. And when you get to level 1 on a player, you get this through playing, which is experience points. The more games you play, the more XP you get. You get traits that you can put on a player. So once you hit a new level, you get an experience point that you can use. So I used it on Ramos as strength. I got to choose from all these skills. I chose +5 strength. So I got to choose from all these skills. I put one on him. When I get to level 2, I might go for +5 on defensive positioning. Now, this is where the skins are interesting and the skins really help you in this game. If you go to view skins, I have one specific for Ramos. This one adds, it's a legendary skin, which was harder to get. This one adds 400 experience and 35 reputation. You need reputation to buy players off the market. And I'm going to show you the market in a second. It's going to be confusing, but you need reputation. You earn reputation to buy players off the market. I have a rare skin, which is 1 to 99 here, but you can see it's way worse than this one because this is player specific. Every game I play, Ramos is going to get 400 experience. This one would be plus 20% multiplier. And there's also energy, which reduces the loss of energy. That really is just a fitness. It's not in the game, it's after the game, so it helps you recover fitness. So really, there's nothing in game that's going to boost a trait or anything like that. If you're wondering about that aspect being pay to win, they do not have that as of yet. I'm hoping they don't go to that because I could see them doing that. But again, this game is going to be free to play when it does full release. It's free on the App Store, on PlayStation or Xbox Store. So I'm going to put this Ramos skin back on because I packed it. I applied the skin, and now you can see nothing changes with his stats. They have acceleration, sprint speed. In terms of stats, it's pretty general. They didn't go overkill with the stats, but you can see there, look at the +5 on strength, right? And that's because I got him to level 1. Because I played more games, I leveled him up. On the right side, you can see that there's 2 feet, right? The left foot and the right foot. Ramos has a 5-star right foot, a 3-star left foot. Stronger foot is the right, obviously. So that's the layout with that. And then you can see skills, I applied him there. And just with this, he's going to have more of a boost, right? And that's really what the skins are all down to. Now, some of the other generic skins, right? Let's say this Jude Bellingham, for example. I don't have a direct Jude Bellingham skin. This one is for energy. This one is for experience. This one is for reputation. So you can choose which one you want to put on that. Again, this is a beta. This is more of a concept for the full game. I just wanted to explain this concept. And then you can see Jude has a different card design as well. So that's how you know you've applied it. Again, this is a legendary one. So basically, I was doing these with the points that they gave us as streamers today. I packed the Romero skin. I didn't have Romero. So I had to go buy Romero. This one gives us plus 40 experience. This is an epic one, and 25 reputation per match, which is crazy. So what I had to do once I got that Romero skin, I couldn't just put it on Militao. I had to go to the transfer market, and on the transfer market here, you see this layout. So the transfer market is this. They have preset values. This is not a live market. It's kind of like eFootball, but it's a little more complicated. You earn these players as you get CP and reputation. You only can get these players by playing the game, to be honest. You can't get them any other way. There's objectives that they have released that have boosted a lot of these values, which is good because if you're playing this beta this weekend, you'll get a lot of these players. So as you can see here, I haven't bought Hakimi, but I do have a Hakimi specific skin. But I went right on here to the market to buy Guardiola, to put in my team, and then apply the skin so I get more experience as I play. Now, as you'll see, a lot of these players have reputation. When you're playing this game for the first time, you're not going to have reputation to start. You have to get it by playing. All these players require reputation. You can't just get a lot of CP and just buy a player. You need to also have reputation. So this you acquire by playing the game, by doing objectives, by unlocking wins, promoting divisions. You get this as you go. Players that are 80 rated or less, you can just buy them. I think it's 79 or lower. You can buy a lot of these players without needing reputation. Acuna is an example, right? You can buy Acuna for 22 mil. You can earn that value, and you could just purchase him with that. You don't need to just get reputation as well. You could use them just with CP. So that's kind of the concept of how the currency is working. There's also, when you join into the game, a set of loans that you guys can loan as well when you play. And that's kind of the idea of the market. In terms of kind of what's going on other places in the game, divisions looks like this. I played today. I'm 14-5. I have 2 draws. They show you this. I'm in silver 1. And this is kind of how it goes. So if I advance to a higher division, I get 25,000 reputation points. So that's kind of how it works. But it's a beta, so they're kind of giving everybody unlimited funds. So you have weekly objectives, all this stuff. Obviously, they've put a ton. So you have 100 million credits in the weekly objective, right? So if you're playing this game over the weekend, you will have the opportunity to try a lot of these players, and you'll have the access to a lot of this, right? There's a team pass as well, so you unlock stuff as you go there. As for when we get a little bit more into the specifics of the game, And just in terms of kind of what's going on, obviously, I know a lot of people are probably going to ask about this crazy Ronaldo skin that we have. And we probably almost are at the level where we could upgrade Ronaldo with a boost somewhere. This skin gives him 350 experience and a bunch of reputation per match, which is cool. In terms of game plan, the tactics, guys, are all pretty similar. I found that I can't swap players around in my custom tactics, which is interesting. But you can mess with all this stuff. You can mess with duties. You can mess with all this stuff. There's defensive styles, there's pressure you can try. Duties is you can do specific tactics. I don't really mess around with a lot of this today. You have your roles as well, where you have player shots here, where you can kind of designate certain rules to what you want to do here. So you can do that as well. And then look, this is a prime example of, I played a lot today. I acquired a skill for Messi. So Messi, what do I want to put on Messi? I probably want to put even more, if I could, curler. I want to put curler on Messi because I want to develop the craziest finesse shot Messi we've ever seen. So that's kind of the concept of it. Now I'm working towards level 2, right? That's what I'm going for. I'm 160,000 XP away. So you earn XP as you play. As for kind of how this game plays, a little bit about kind of what to expect. I would say in my short experience playing this game today, as you guys play this beta over the weekend, try not to do a lot of sprint button. I felt like the more sprint button I did, I lost the ball a ton. Sprint kills you in this game. So try to just, as you go into this game, try to just keep that in mind. Don't sprint as much as you can. I thought through balls have to be timed perfectly. You can't just spam them. I think you really need to work on just A passing. And I think I didn't do a good enough job today of learning some skill moves, but I felt like the ball roll was really good. I want to learn some other skill moves, figure out kind of how those work. And other than that, man, have fun playing, guys. Let me know what you guys think of the game. We're going to be posting a lot of gameplay. We're going to be streaming a lot of it. I just kind of wanted to go over some tips that I have about, from playing so far. I think that's probably it. In terms of customization, you can go through here. You can update your kits however you guys want. Which is pretty cool. I kind of like how you can do kit customization. That's pretty cool. That's one of the cooler things. You can kind of say for each player what you want to do. So you can have some players on your team, doing stuff with socks, their fit, appearance, their shirt. It's pretty cool. You have stadiums here. You can go through and do that. So that part I've really liked. You can do specific boots for the players too. I mean, there's just stuff in this game that they have that's a little bit different than FIFA that I personally really enjoy. If you're wondering what this skin was, this is like some crazy epic skin that I got for Bowen when I was opening those packs. And I don't even know what this one does, but I instantly bought Bowen. So 30% energy, 100 experience, and 25 reputation. Energy is reducing the loss, so I'm pretty sure that's in between matches. Other than that, you got reserves here. And then other than that, guys, you're probably going to be just jumping into games, man. So happy grinding to you guys. Play match for ranked will be live, I think at 1 p.m. Eastern on Friday. And that's really all you guys need to know about this game. I know some people might be wanting to see top 100 players. So if you want to see some of that, we can kind of go through and look at some of these at the end here. We've got obviously all these players here. The ratings are cool though, man. I like the ratings, the way they've done them. I mean, obviously there's some ratings that you're sitting there like, what? But Neymar, for example, is an 84 in this game. They have Leao at an 89. Salah's an 89. Vlahovic. Ollie Watkins having a crazy season. He's 89. Alvarez, 88. Coman, 88. Danny Olmo's an 88. Anthony Gordon is an 88. DeMarco, Dembele, Hernandez, Koundé, Kudus, Marquinhos, but we'll go through in depth and look a little bit more of those. I don't think those ratings will be final. Obviously, when UFL releases, I don't know when they're supposed to release. There's definitely going to be updated ratings. So just want to go through and talk some of that stuff about with you guys, and hopefully it makes a little bit more sense to you. That's how I'm playing the game, and those are some tips and tricks I have about UFL. So enjoy playing over the weekend, guys, and thanks for watching the video. Peace.